I am back with another Front Row Talk episode, the podcast with expensive opinions. This is episode 42. Make sure y'all subscribe, y'all like, y'all comment, y'all share this video. Check the description so y'all can see all the links. Yeah, definitely the TikTok and Instagram link. Um, Welcome to another episode 42. Like I said, before I even get started, I want to talk on last episode 41, where I give my opinion on sports betting and the apps that we use to sports bet, and it had a lot of excuse me, it had a lot of interaction on TikTok. A lot of people had a lot to say under the comment section. A lot of people interacted with it, and I'm glad that that's what happened. Especially because sports betting is a topic that you know it's definitely popping right now since sports is around. Since we're able to bet through our phones, so yeah, definitely go tune into that episode if you haven't. To get straight into this episode, as y'all can see already by the title, this episode definitely has to do with sports as well, and we're coming close to the 1 year mark since I started the podcast. Yeah, definitely, because it was around. No, no, yeah, it was around Super Bowl time. So, but we'll be talking about what I'll be talking about. I'll give my opinion on the NFL playoffs. The teams that I think that are gonna make it far, the teams that are not. I seen a lot of people, throughout TikTok, Twitter, all through social media, definitely talking about this, especially since football is like one of the biggest sports ever. So, and there's a lot of good teams. Could be a lot of upsets that happen. Could be, teams that are expected to go far, may go far. We just have to wait and see what the outcomes are, especially with each and every game. But yeah, I'll be giving my opinion. For those who don't know, the teams that are left are the Seattle Seahawks, San Francisco 49ers, Minnesota Vikings, New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles, um, the Cowboys, the Bucks. Then we got Miami Dolphins, the Bills, Kansas City Chiefs, Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati Bengals, the Chargers, and the Jaguars. Yeah, I don't think I'm forgetting no teams. So it's definitely a playoffs filled with a lot of good teams. It could be a lot of different outcomes. Before I even get started, I'm gonna say it, straightforward. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. So of course I would like my team to go far, but the odds of that happening, the chances of that happening are pretty low, just because of the fact, that there is other better teams, well constructed teams in the playoffs. So we're not looked to, like, people don't look towards us and really think that we may go far. Some people think we're first round exits. I mean, a lot of people think we're first round exits. I believe an upset could happen, just like many upsets could happen. I mean, it could be. I haven't really came into a conclusion who I think will win the Super Bowl, or the two teams that are that far. But I guess I'll be doing it here today. To get straightforward, giving my first opinion. Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins. No two are playing, so I might have to go Bills. I'm gonna keep it nice and short. Um, the Ravens against Bengals. A couple hours ago, Lamar Jackson made it clear that he's not playing. So sadly, so Bengals might win, but it might be an upset. So if I'm being real, Bengals might win. They got more weapons. They have a better team. They have a our defense is good, but their offense is just better than ours. So Bengals might win. Chargers and Jags, that could be a very, very good game, but I think Chargers might win. So, and then if I'm not mistaken, um, that'll be Chargers against Kansas City, and I think Kansas City will probably beat them. And then it'll be Bills against Bengals. That's tough, but I think that because it's a lot that goes into both these teams. But I mean, I guess you could say that Bills might. I think Bills will win. I think Bills will definitely win, and then it'll just be Bills and Kansas City. And then on the other side, we have the Seahawks and San Fran. I got San Fran winning. Vikings and Giants. I got Vikings winning. and then Cowboys and Tampa. That's a tough game right there in itself. But Brady's been undefeated against them. I don't know. It's just hard to bet against Brady, since from what we've been seeing. If you watch the NFL, but since we've seen throughout all the years, so either way, I don't have any of those teams getting past the Eagles if that's what they face. So yeah, but I don't know. It just it's the teams that I would say I could see in the in the Super Bowl is Kansas City for sure. Um, and then on the right side, probably San Fran or the Eagles. I don't know if the Vikings could probably go that far. Kirk Cousins, he'd be off and on it sometimes. But the bias side of me will say Ravens will go all the way. But then, of course, me being realistic, I'd have to say, teams like Bengals, Bills, and Kansas City are above us just because of, obvious reasons. But yeah, I really want to know what y'all think, what y'all think the outcomes is going to be. The playoffs start Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Then there's games Sunday and there's games Monday. And the Super Bowl is February 12th. I feel like everybody's gonna watch it, of course, every year. But this could be a playoffs filled with like a lot of upsets, like I said. Um, the thing about football for me is that I don't really like to say who will win or who, because anything can happen. It's a one game scenario, and it's just a game where if you make mistakes, everything is out the window. Especially the time where you make those mistakes. So I know I'll have a lot of people in the comment sections that's probably biased, and I respect that everybody got their own opinion, and then there's people who might keep it real. But I really just want to hear what y'all have to say. I really just want to hear from y'all this episode. What do y'all think? Who do y'all think is gonna come up from either side? What team you think will go to? What two teams will go? You think will go to the Super Bowl? What team will win it all? What team could make an upset? By the time y'all seeing this, the playoffs haven't started yet, so y'all have time to interact and give and respond to each other and just give each other y'all opinion on what this NFL playoffs could hold for us. I'm ready. I'm excited to watch. I hope that my Ravens, for anybody who's a Ravens fan out there, I hope that my Ravens, get out the first round. I feel like if we do get out the first round, we'll definitely upset a lot of people since, this is Joe Burrow's revenge season, quote unquote. So, I mean, y'all just give me y'all opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think will happen. And yeah, that's really it for this episode. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like, y'all comment, y'all share. Episode 42. God willing, I'll be back for episode 43 next week. And yeah, by next week we will definitely know. Who's still in, the playoffs, who's out. And it's gonna be interesting. It really is. So just let me know. Give me your opinions down in the comment section. And your boy ssalcita is out.